Yo, what the deal? This your man Frank Dutch right here. I'm back at y'all with another video, man. And today I want to discuss a topic I noticed through conversation. Some people just don't understand this, man. And that would be the difference between treating the space acoustically and soundproofing. Now, before we get into the video, go and punch that subscribe button in the forehead if you haven't already, and turn on all notifications so you'll stay up on this thing, man. And if you're a producer or a beat programmer or whatever you want to call yourself, click the link down in the description, man, down below down there for some of the best sounds that you ever gotten for free in your life. Now, let's get into the video. Now, I noticed over the years of conversation about recording studios and setting them up and stuff like that, one thing most beginners tend to overlook is the room. Most people starting out assume that you can just set the mic up in the middle of the room and just start recording. I'm telling you right now, that's false. Believe it or not, it's a lot of practical science involved with setting up a room to record in. Now, before putting any recording equipment in a space, it's a few things you want to consider. Number one, the shape of the room. The shape of the room is important, man, I'm trying to tell you. Parallel walls are a no-no, especially if you like to play back at loud volumes. Parallel walls encourage standing waves. Standing waves can trick you into thinking something is out of phase when it really isn't. Most people won't have the luxury of getting a room that doesn't have parallel walls, being in apartments or houses or even office spaces. That brings me to another thing you want to consider. Is the room empty? Now, if you bleed red blood, you've walked into an empty space and noticed that slight echo. But once you start moving things in, that echo slowly begins to dissipate. This is because the objects in the room are absorbing and diffusing the sound waves. It also helps with making the walls in the room not so parallel. These objects, along with acoustic paneling, are forms of acoustic treatment. So there's several companies that manufacture acoustic paneling, and they also pretty easy to make too. But the main purpose for them, though, is to reduce the reflections inside the space. And no, hanging them on every square inch of your walls is not the answer. You'll end up removing a lot of the natural ambience, and things will start sounding weird when you're playing stuff back in the room. Acoustic treatment is exactly what it is. Treatment. Use the panels, the bass traps, and various decor objects in the room to treat problem areas. I do this by setting up my studio monitors in the listening position inside the room. Some people use what is called a measurement microphone to get a more accurate reading, but I'm old school, man. Use your ears, man. Train your ears to know what you're listening for, and you'll hear it. Now, I won't get too much into detail on that type of stuff, being that a lot of it depends on your monitoring and listening position, but click that help link down in the description, and I can help you with anything concerning your setup. Now, soundproofing, that's a whole different world. What makes a space soundproof anyway? I'm gonna tell you. Think of it this way. When you're in a house and the TV is on in the living room, but when you go into another room, you can't hear the TV as well, or if at all. This is partly due to the distance, but mainly because of the insulation in the walls. And most importantly, it's hardly anything that makes direct contact with any beams or walls from that room. You achieve soundproofing by building a room within a room. Y'all probably like, what? But it's true, and it is as complicated as it sounds. So for that, I put a link down in the description for y'all that goes through the whole process of doing that. But the basic difference is this. Acoustic paneling is for treating problems within the room. It will not, I repeat y'all, it will not soundproof it. I hate when people be like, I'm going to buy some soundproofing. Or where can I get them soundproofing squares at? No, that's not what it's called, and you're not gonna be getting no soundproofing, man. Stop it. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope it helped y'all. Peace.